welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to get out and do my first mow on some of the sections of my cool season grass that I recently overseeded. Actually, it's probably been close to a month, maybe just a little bit under, and I've not yet done a first mow just because I've been busy. We had hurricane roll through, all kind of different things have happened. So I'm going to get out there and do my first mow. But as far as my tips on mowing for the first time when you've planted grass seed, this is often debated and overcomplicated on YouTube. There's really not much to it. You just get your mower out there and you mow it. You do want to use a mower with a very sharp blade. You want to bag it if it's a little bit damp, which mine is. I accidentally ran my irrigation system this morning. Oops. So I'm going to get out there with my leaf blower and kind of blow it off a little bit to get the dampness off of the grass blades, and then I may just bag up some of those sections, but you don't necessarily have to. It's just up to you, really personal preference. But other things, just be really gentle when you're doing turns. I know a lot of times we like to do patterns and stuff in our yards, particularly cool season grass. It stripes up well, so don't worry about that right now. I'm just going to do a straight, going around the perimeter and just keep going around in a circle until I get done. And really the most efficient, some of the least amount of turns I can make on that new grass. And then sections I've got that were seeded a couple weeks ago, I'm going to wait on those and I'll show you what the difference looks like. But let me show you before, and then we'll get the mow done and I'll show you what it looks like after. All right, so the first section we seeded was right here by the driveway. It is looking pretty darn good, actually. Nice and green, nice and thick, and yeah, a little bit wet. We've got some leaf debris and some sticks. I'm gonna just run over lightly with a leaf blower and just try to get the grass blades a little bit drier before I run the mower over it. And then we'll probably just bag up all these leaves and stuff and pick up some of the bigger sticks and everything. But overall, coming in very nicely. Second section that we seeded at the same time was right here below the wall, so from the wall down, and overall it doesn't look too bad either. It's coming in pretty good. I've got one pretty bad area of washout that I've got to do some spot seeding. I will do that either in this video or possibly a later video, but overall real pleased with how this fescue is coming in. It's nice and thick and tall. It's definitely time for the first mow. There are some thinner spots here and there. It's already starting to come in pretty good above the wall too, but that's only 2 weeks old. I'm going to end up mowing that probably next weekend. But make sure you're getting hoses as you got up too, because they start getting kind of hidden once the grass grows, and you can and will run those over with your lawnmower if you're not careful. But definitely starting to see some thinner areas when you come over here on this side below my deck. This is where we had a lot of problems with washout from Helene. So this is an area I'm going to really focus on as far as once we get it mowed, getting some more grass seed down while we still have time, as well as this little spot over here. It's always been kind of a hot spot as far as just a lot of water wash off, and then the sprinkler coverage really isn't that great over here either. So that's the before. Let's blow it off, get it mowed, and see what she looks like after. All right, well, here it is after the first mow. Looking pretty darn good. Definitely some thinner areas that I need to throw down just a little extra seed in, but overall this is gonna fill in, thicken up, harden up pretty good. Check out the back. Just mowed the line right where I finished seeding, and a little bit damp over here, but 3 inches on the Timemaster. Just mulched this stuff up, didn't bag it or anything. Got a few stripes in there, look at that. So I'm gonna get to work on spot seeding some over here, and next week we'll mow up here above the wall. All right, well that's gonna do it for today's video. Got the first mow in on some of the cool season. Gonna get some spot seeding done, and I'll show you that next week. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.